Dealer's Life Legend. This is the demo version. Early access is not out yet. I have already dabbled a little bit in the game, the demo version, and it's quite similar in many aspects to Dealer's Life, which is a game I have about 50 hours into, but there are definitely some differences. So I thought I'm going to kind of just skip through all the little introductory dialogue and let's start a new game. We'll just quickly jump on in. And these are all perks that help us in our... And there's only normal difficulty. Those were all perks that just help us with our merchant abilities. So what we have here, and this is kind of cool, these buildings actually will change location in different gameplay. So I created this, probably my third or fourth time I've created it, and each time the buildings appear to be in different locations. So that's kind of cool. However, we're always centralized in the center of the square circle. I don't know which. But we have a menu over here, which would show our inventory. We start with 6 of 8 items. There are potions in the game which help buff us and debuff. And I haven't found the potions yet. I haven't really looked that much. Over here is our prestige and our rating in the town. And then down here is a map. And we are limited to just this area in the demo. So we're stuck at Goldbrook, but in the future, maybe early access and definitely in the release of the game, we'll be able to explore other locations. So what we have, this is again where we will be conducting shop. The auction house is here. This is a secondary type of auction house. There's a carpenter here because we will have a cart and steeds to and mercenaries and such to travel between cities in future release. We have a tavern here where we can accept a quest, and then we have a bank where we can take out loans. I'm not sure what this is, and I have not unlocked it in the little bit of time I've played through. So with all that being said, as with any merchant style game, my goal is gold. Yes. My goal is to, see how quick we can profit. So we're on the first day. Let's head on in, and we're going to have 4 customers. So over on the left, they're explaining that they want to sell an item. So here it is. They'll have money in front of them. If they're buying, they'll have, or an icon representing money. They'll have a bag or such if they are selling. So the estimate is 2,400, and we don't have any potions that we could refine that and get a better idea. So let's deal. Since we only have 10,000, we need to start making money. So let's lowball and see what happens. Okay. So we spent 1,200 and we got an item that should be worth twice as much. Okay, so they have a small pouch, so they're going to want to pay a small amount of money. I don't even know if it will get to this amount. But let's see. They're not going to make an offer, so we have to guess how much they'll pay. I'm going to say 2,000, but I think they're going to... Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. That was a free item, so it's money in our pocket. Okay, they're here to buy for 650, and they're going to pay 960. Well, 1,000 sounds better. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. So here's the amount of money we got. These are experience points, and these are prestige points. The higher our prestige, potentially the more customers we get, the better relationship we have with other people. We're honest tradespeople. Okay, last customer it looks like. So they want to buy this loot, and it's $225. So you know what? You can have it for that. Goodbye. One difference that I noticed, I'm not going to go over this too much, but we've made some money here. One difference between this game and Dealer's Life is you can immediately go into the auction. I was going to show that on day one, but yeah, we can come in here, and the way the auctions work is this is the starting bid. So we wouldn't want to start this auction unless we had enough in our bank that we could potentially buy it as the price increases. So let's go ahead and run one and try. So we'll be the first to bid 1,500. So we'd like to get this for 2,000, maybe a little less, but awesome. So there's one, and we got a prestige point for that. Let's check out the sword. Now here we would be taking a risk because that could come out to be, have a starting bid of 10,000. We wouldn't be able to try for it later. So I'll back out of that. Let's definitely go for this one. I should probably have the T. Oh, I've overbid. I didn't want to go that high. That's okay. Maybe we can make a couple hundred. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hold off. And we can actually choose our own items to put up there. Now, these were blocked from, but this one we could. But I'd rather sell in the shop and control our own profit or potential profit. So I'll show real fast, but we won't be competing. So there's two items in these mystery boxes. When you click on one, it will show you what's in there, and then you just start bidding, and hopefully you get it, I guess, if you want it. I have been able to, within a little over a week each time, maybe 9 or 10 days, have 40 to 50,000. So to me, and that's without any buffs like potions, this seems pretty generous in how quickly you can start to accumulate your wealth. Okay, they want to buy a sword, and they are paying an insane amount. So I know they're going to pay more. Excellent. And we still got the prestige point. Sometimes you seem to not get the prestige point. Maybe if you're overcharging them. Now they want to sell, but we're starting to get money, and I don't dabble in things that are cheap when we have money. So let's continue buying and selling here. Okay, that's still too cheap really for me. However, that's a little bit better, and let's see if we can just lowball again. Okay, well, maybe we can make some money off that, and we get a prestige point. Isn't that the same person? That's just too cheap. Sorry. And the shop or the auction houses will restock. Okay, see, they have a nice little chunk of gold here. So I'm feeling comfortable. They'll be offering us much closer to the top range. So let's just go right at 5,000 and see if we drive them away. Okay, they'll do 4,400. We will, of course, accept that. Made a healthy profit. She's selling. Oh, I guess it'll give us something. No. Maybe, yeah, let's just see what she'll sell it for. 350. 350. 350. I guess we'll do 480 just to get something in the shop. And that's the end of this day. Let's go over here. Let's try one of these. So the starting price is the 5,900. So we do have some wiggle room here, which was one of my considerations. Because it can take a few bids for us to secure this. Okay, there we go. And it saved us a little back, but we obviously don't want to start these when we don't have enough to cover even the entry bid, the introductory bid, if you will. We can take out a loan from the bank, but I have yet to do that. So she demands that treasure, and oh, she doesn't just have gold. She has diamonds and, I'm sorry, diamonds. Oh, embarrassing. Rubies, maybe. Yeah, she is not getting out of here under 10,000. Let's do 12,000 for fun. And I think I lowballed it. It should have been much higher. So the bag of wealth or treasure that they have in front of them is a good indicator. I haven't figured out the range yet, but when you start to see the necklaces and the gemstones, you know you're in the at least 10, 20,000 range. So I could have probably went much higher even. This person has very little money, so they're going to have a very low offer. And he can just have it for the estimate if he wants it. I don't care anymore. So you can see we're quickly starting to accumulate some wealth. There's a nice size. So 3,300, we'll take 4,000 and we'll go 36. All right. Yeah, see, that showed that they weren't going to offer much. So I would kick him to the curb because he's not going to get up to 3,000, and there's no reason for us to take a loss at this point. So here we go. When new inventory or items appear, there's a red dot at the top right of the building sign. So we can click here and there should be opportunities to buy. So this one looks good. It's starting at 3,400, estimates at 9,000. If we can get this in maybe 2 or 3 bids, we could stand to make a considerable amount of profit. Excellent. It's in fair condition, so maybe, yeah, we can get this. And probably the other one too. We'll go ahead, even though their estimates are unknown, we'll go ahead and bid on them. And hopefully, there we go, get them within a bid or two. Well, a couple bids. I don't think I've ever bid once and gotten an item. So we should be able to easily secure this one within 2 or 3 bids, I would hope. So a very similar kind of dynamic and feel to Dealer's Life, which you would expect coming from the same developers. And it's a fun little demo so far from what I've experienced of it. Now we're going to have 3 customers today. They're trying to sell us something for 700. I'm going to skip it. I don't know how much inventory space we have. You can also see like how smart they are and other characteristics, and use that to refine the negotiation process. But I haven't found that to be necessary in this demo. Maybe when things tighten up and the economy is, and buying and selling is a little bit harder, or maybe in a more difficult mode, that will enter into the consideration. But right now I don't think so. But this is just too cheap for me, and I don't want to take up space in the shop. So there's where we're going. Yeah, see, 10,000. And I know they'll go higher. So let's try 125,000. Yeah, I doubt they'll go that high. Okay, 11.4. That sounds very reasonable. And they still gave us a prestige point. Looks like, yeah, we're good here too. How about, would you go 9,000? Excellent. So here's the last day of the week coming up. Now we leveled up, so we get a skill point we can assign. I'll just throw it in the one that we haven't done. And if you click on these, they will explain this is your strength and your intelligence and such. So New stuff at the Shrouded Relics Emporium. So let's head on in there and see what's available. Okay, so we could get 6 items for 21,000. Can we get them? Oh, I think it's because we don't have the inventory space. So we could do 3 items. No, we can't. Okay. Let's back out. Inventory's over here. Yeah, see, we're at 6 of 8. We just need to sell. And then we'll go over and buy some boxes. Not even going to negotiate. Just get rid of the inventory. It's too cheap. Nothing under 10,000 anymore. Oh my God. How do you even... Where do you even start? I changed my mind. I don't want more inventory, and that I'm not going into a negotiation completely blind at this point. Oh, wow. Okay. We earn money. Fantastic. The tavern has new items. Maybe that's where we get the potions. Only one person, and they can just have this at any cost or any price. I don't care. I've not had as good of luck this time. We're a little bit lower than I have been in previous runs here. So 2 customers. Yeah, not interested. Way too cheap. Not interested. Way too cheap. I guess... Okay. Well, money is money. We'll take it. I think we have enough room now to go for this. Yes. So let's do it. Oh, we can re-roll. Interesting. Well, let's just start this. I don't know how that would work. Don't know that we'll be able to get this. All right, we did. So 2 axes and a scroll, and we paid 32,000. So now we can try to see how those sell in the shop. Oh, I should check. Well, someone's going to pay a crap ton for some. There we go already. Are you kidding me? This is what the kind of things that's been happening in other playthroughs. So 45,000. Oh, you drive a hard bargain. I don't know how I can live with myself. My kids won't be able to eat for the next week. 7,500, if you please. So we've made an absolute killing. Again. And here we are. We're barely in the second week. We started with 10,000. We're already at 55,000. We still have a few items in our inventory. There's new... we still haven't sold this, which could net us over 5,000. The scroll, which could net us 4,000. You can see, hopefully, just based on this limited amount of time... 10 days. We played for 10 days. We're on our 11th day. That I don't think the economy's balanced very well right now. It's a little bit easy. But for a demo, shouldn't it be before early access? So just to get us familiar and get us excited about the game. I like what I see. I like where it's potential... or where it potentially is heading, and definitely going to keep an eye on this one. Please drop me a comment. Let me know if you played the demo, what you think, and some of the features I haven't looked into, because that's basically all I've done so far was just seeing how easy it was to make money. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.